love the new Skydive device and wanted to make a whole map using just this. So I'm going to show you the process from start to finish. This turned out so good. Okay, guys, usually I like to start on a grid island, but for this map, I really like this canyon land area. I particularly love this like river area. I think this is going to be really fun to fly around. And as I put objects in it, I think this will work out well. So I'm going to use this as my default island, maybe build like a city up here and some other things around the island to make this really engaging. But before I start getting into the aesthetics, let's make sure we get the mechanics working right. What I'm really going to want is the race manager and the race checkpoint. These are both going to be crucial to making this map work. Now, the nice thing about these two devices is they're really easy to set up. Now, with the checkpoints, the only thing I really changed is that visible prior to race start is set to no on the second and third checkpoints. The first one is set to yes, and then all you have to change is the checkpoint number. So this is checkpoint 2, and then this one here is checkpoint 3, and I can add more checkpoints if I need them. I will definitely need them on this race, but 3 is enough for the testing. And then on the race manager, I just changed the number of laps to 3. And the only other thing I changed is to start the race on game start to no. I'll have the game start through some other mechanic once I've done the aesthetic. Let's test this to make sure it works. Okay, so you fly through the first checkpoint, the second one appears. You can see there's the arrow behind the HUD that's pointing you where to go, so that's great. And then you go through these, and okay, we still have 2 more laps. So we go back through it, and it should all work. Yep, lap 2's done. And then finally lap 3, good, we're done. Okay, everything works perfect. I love these devices, they're so easy. Okay, now for the fun part. We actually got to build out this race, how it's gonna work. Now, I definitely want like a big city over there, and I also want to go through the canyon and then have them fly up this way into that city. So the entrance to the canyon is over here, so I'm thinking maybe we start the race somewhere like up high where you can see the city in the background. I think that could be really cool. But I do have to remember this is a circuit, so there's gonna be multiple laps. Starting up here might be kind of a challenge. Okay, so I think instead of that high point there, I'm going to start it right here on this little mesa. Okay, I think I also want to go into this island here and grab one of these slipstreams because I don't want to build it again. I built this for another video the other day, and why build something again if I've already built it? All right, I'm gonna put that in my quick bar here. You can see it there. Okay, and now I can just place this down wherever I need it, and this map will look really cool. So the starting point here will be like go through here and then fly down. Okay, this is awesome. And then I can even just take these and have them like coming out of the walls. And the nice thing about these is they can kind of like be the guides for the slipstream. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll have it where if you fall out of it, you have to like somehow get back into the slipstream by like jumping off of a cliff or something. I don't know, maybe I'll allow building or something in this so people can get back up. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, I've got a few of these placed. Let's put in some slipstreams just to make sure it's gonna work and look cool. Well, let's grab the new Skydive volume device and place that down. Love how easy this thing is to work with. All right, let's just line this up, make it a bit bigger. I want this to be able to cover the whole aesthetic here, but not like go outside of it too much. All right, that looks pretty good. Then all I gotta do is change the height here. Okay, that's pretty good. It's just not quite angled up. Let's change the angle just a bit. Okay, that's looking pretty good, I think. So I'm gonna have like a starting position right here, and this slipstream is gonna be disabled at the beginning, but then I'm gonna have the person say, ready, get set, go! And then it's gonna enable all of the slipstreams throughout the map, and then they can fly through it. Let's just test out this one really quick. So right now, there's no slipstream. Okay, that's good. And then you step on this, and it activates, and you can go off to the race. Awesome. All right, now I just gotta set up all my slipstreams. This might take a little while to make sure like it like fits properly. Okay, we got our first 3 slipstreams. Let's just make sure this feels good. All right, here we go. We're flying. You know, it's a bit slow, but it still feels really cool. I think this might be really fun when you're flying with other people and maybe trying to like bump them out, because you can still fall out of the slipstream here. And then maybe you have to like build back up to get back into the slipstream. I like that you can build. I actually think that's kind of cool. Anyway, I think that's cool. You have to get back into slipstream. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this map. Man, I wish there was a way you could have some like flying weapons you could shoot while you're flying, but it is what it is. All right, well, let's just keep building this out then. This is gonna like feel really fast as you're flying through that. I think that's cool. Okay, guys, this little corner is definitely hard to get this slipstream to go up. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I'm a little nervous about this. Let's try it out though. Here we go. Okay, this all works really nice. Okay, great. All right, here comes the turn. We're going up. Hey, this isn't that bad. Yeah, that was actually great. All right, we'll take it. All right, now I need to build a city in this area here. I'm wondering if I should make it like a deserted city or like a real city. The nice thing about a deserted city is I can just drop in these and I don't have to like build like a road or anything down below. So actually, I might do that. Then I can just grab the prefabs like this and we can build this out really quickly. Because when you're building stuff like this, time is of the essence. And I love that we have these prefabs that just kind of like shave off time for us. All right, I think it would be cool here, like actually fly through the city, but I can't do that with slipstrings per se. How can I indicate to the player this is like an open range area with wind? So what I've done here is place a bunch of checkpoints throughout the city that you have to find to get out of the city and complete the race. Let's just try it out real fast. Okay, all right, the transition out is a little funky there, but it's not that bad. Okay, so you get your checkpoints in here, and there is an indicator where the next checkpoint is, so that makes it a little easier. But you can kind of like fly through the city. This actually feels really good. It feels so much faster when you're flying through it like that. That's cool. I'm gonna add a few dust clouds in here too, just for effect. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. It feels super cool flying through here with all that dust. Oh man, I love it. From here, I wanted to build a cave system that you fly down into. So I covered the entire canyon and then I wanted to test it out. All right, so you can fly down here. Awesome. Okay, there's a little break there. We might have to fix that. All right, you can fly around here and then you get down into the cave. Whoa, this is kind of intense down here, but it looks like there's not really any breaks. You can get all the way through out to the next like slipstream. That's pretty cool. Then it was on to completing the loop of the race and I was feeling pretty good about this. Okay guys, I think I've completed the race here. Now I just need to put in some more checkpoints and I think I'm pretty much done other than just putting in some like more aesthetics around the map. Woo, this is awesome. And so I started to touch up the map a little bit, adding trees and rocks and everything. And it looks pretty good. Now I'm loving this map guys, but I'm feeling like the race in some sections is just kind of slow and needs some objects or something to spice it up. So I want to test a few things. First, I want to test bumpers because I think it'd be cool if you hit the bumper and it bumps you out of the slipstream. And then I also want to test if an air vent will give you an extra boost in this slipstream. So I'm making like these little green rings that when you go through them, it should give you a boost. All right, guys, let's test this out. All right, first let's do the bumpers. So we can fly up to this bumper and what happens if I hit it? Okay, it definitely bounces us. I think the bounce might be a little low because you'd have to be like on the edge to get bounced out. Okay, let's try the air vent next. So we come in here. Oh, it definitely gives you a little boost. I really like that. What if it's a higher boost? You know, that is not enough at all, but it definitely works. That's cool. Well, let's ratchet this all up a little bit. And then let's test this out again. So if we hit that, yeah, you get a pretty good bounce off of that. I mean, it's not enough to like really throw you out. It's enough to like throw you off. All right, let's try this one again. There we go. Okay, I love that boost. If you had a bunch of them in a row, then you could kind of get a lot of extra speed if you hit them all one right after another. All right, let's spice this race up a little bit. Okay, I've placed a whole bunch of things around this map. Let's see how it plays. Hopefully I didn't make this too hard. Okay, there we go. Awesome, dude. I love these little boosts. That's so good. Okay, wow, there's a whole bunch of these. I think it's pretty easy when you're flying by yourself, but with others, I don't know. I think it would be a little bit chaotic. I love the boosts though, man. Those are so good. Oh, okay, dude, having the bumpers in there definitely adds a nice touch to this. Yeah, I'm loving how this race is feeling. So now I just need to make my start and end mechanic, and let's get some racers in here. Okay, let me show you my starting mechanic that I set up. So we've got our character here. She says, are you all ready to race? I'm turning on the slipstreams in 3, 2, 1. And then she cheers us on as we go, and we start through the race. All right, let's get some people in here. So I got a few map maker friends to race me on this, and it was a lot of fun. After playing with others, I decided to increase the number of racers to 16, increase the little speed boost to mega high, and I added a score every time you go through a checkpoint. But at the end, you can see a placement. So you can go now and race others on this map and have a good time.